Anyway, on first, you've been hanging out with me. Is that what's been going on? I've been having a really crappy day, and I walked outside to say that because my boss is back now, and he has not made it any easier for me. So basically, my day started out crappy this morning. I had an awesome day yesterday, but it's just kind of been nonstop crappy. So I had to walk away for a minute, and I'm hand holding my phone while I walk out to my car. I have nowhere to put this. I'm trying to get my mini tripod thing. It's in my bag somewhere. So what's up, man? I'm just having a crappy day. Whew. Yeah. You know where the Woosah reference came from? Found my sorry. I don't remember. Bad Boys. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Woosah. Woosah. Remember your pressure points, Cap? What up, man? Yeah, I'm trying. Having one of those days. So I'm looking for a place, like all my stuff. My tripod is in the wrong place. It's dude, yeah, it's a good movie. Bad Boys 2. There is Will Smith has said that there's the making of Bad Boys 3 coming out soon. He's also doing the new Aladdin movie, which is going to be freaking awesome. Frozen and not low now. Give it a minute. I've kind of walked halfway away from Wi-Fi. Just look at my roof for a minute. Can you see stuff? There are my headphones. Got some drinks in the shop. Crappy shop pump. So I apologize. I got a late start today. Talking with one of our reps about bike stuff. I can't find any of my stuff. Back now. All right, good. Yeah, so I gotta find my somethings. I lost my car keys. There. Who's still here? Walking back inside now. It's bright outside. Just me. Oh. There it is. What's up, man? Trying to get stuff from falling. I'm dropping things today. This is such a weird little tripod thing. Like the legs twist and turn in every single direction. Give me 1 second. Hopefully I won't drop anybody. There we go. Yeah, sure. Dang, I have a big screwdriver. I have a big screwdriver. Oops. Man, I've torn this thing up already. Thanks, man. I think it was you that got me to 300. Let me spin this around real quick. Ooh, shaky, shaky. Yeah, 301 last I looked. So, I'm getting famous. Alright, sorry, I'm like moving stuff around. We're doing a hydraulic brake upgrade on this bike today. Dang it. Apparently I need to tell people this. I need to make you a dirt jumper. I'll build you a dirt jumper. What do you want? You can use mine whenever you want. Alright. I gotta put drinks in the fridge. Ah, no wait, I already put all the brakes on. I just need to shorten the hoses because apparently this is a little too long. I don't know why. I can bar spin that way. No, I've got one that I do want. I really like mine. I don't think I will. I honestly don't think I'll ever really buy another dirt jumper unless I break this one. And really the only thing I'm concerned about breaking on this one right now is the fork. So at some point the fork will just be getting upgraded. Oh, glad there's people in here today because this stream was going to last all of 4 minutes while I complained about me having a bad day, and then I was just going to turn it off. But people make my day slightly better. It's going to be crappy when I get home, but for now it's bearable. Dude, yeah, a DJ for Beach and Peach would be amazing.
There you go. All right, grab your old ones there. I'll grab the bike and we're ready to roll.
I gotta try to find somewhere to set this up. Something about a hardtail. Dude, no. We think our bikes are cool right up until we get the right bike for the job. Like, I love riding my Trek. Oh, thanks. I love riding the Trek almost everywhere, and then I rode a bike during Fat Tire over the weekend and 2 weekends ago, and realized that I've been riding the wrong size bike forever. And now I almost don't want to ride my bike.
All right, there you are, sir. All right, thanks so much. You're welcome. Thank you. You too.
So, our current goal is to cut down brake levers without having to bleed the brakes again. Because I don't have the right bleed tool right now. Pretty good at this though. Yeah, so I knew I was getting a new bike anyway. And I had a few options of bikes to get. My hair's a mess, I was outside, it was ready. Fixed it. So I had a few different options out of bikes that we sell here at the shop, and the smart solution was just demo all the options. Problem was, GT had a cool bike, but a little more travel than I needed. Giant had a good bike, but it wasn't quite the price point that I wanted. And Cannondale bikes, in my opinion, their full suspension mount bikes are kind of ugly. Apparently they're really well, but I think they're kind of ugly. So, ended up being able to go test ride an Orbea, which was pretty awesome. And so yeah, I just gotta change some options and make sure I got everything right, and gonna get that thing ordered here soon. Since we're probably gonna have to wait on it anyway. Bring out my fancy tool. It really isn't that fancy, it's kind of basic. Slide that out of the way. Pull that out. Oops. That looks good. I think that's just mineral oil. Otherwise it'd suck. Spooge a little bit of oil. Let's see. Should be okay though. Ah! Drop the thing while I'm trying to show off the thing. Little hose barb. This is where the fancy tool actually comes into play. Told you I'm doing good today. So this has a bit of a recess and an O-ring. Stop dropping stuff. I'd love to stop dropping stuff. It would just make my day to stop dropping stuff. Slide the hose into the other part of the fancy machine. Dropping stuff. Butterfingers. Hydraulically lubed up fingers. Hose into place. Let's try this again. I'm gonna drop stuff. It's just gonna happen. My gloves, I've had these gloves on for too long, so they're it's getting harder to hold stuff. Alright, it's in. Poke it through the hole. Smash it shut. Open it up. Try to make less noise on. Put a little bit of grease on this bit. Woosah. This goes on. This goes on. This goes on. Attaching the hose back to the thing. I never saw that. Just can't hold on to anything today.
Okay, who put these on? I'm telling you, they were on there pretty good.
Well, it wasn't me because I never put my pedals on very good. That's probably as tight as they're actually supposed to be.
Whew.
The problem is I change my pedals more often than most people probably should. So I never put them on as tight as they're actually supposed to be. In theory, our demo pedals.
It doesn't feel good even coming off, but it's...
Yeah, that's probably because somebody didn't grease it either. Alright, so that is the rear brake hopefully done. And hopefully done without having to bleed the system. Some type of magical capillary something or other science and big words that I don't know the meanings to. Pull your spaces out of your thing. Oh, I need to get it back out to Bailey soon. Alright, who wants to put down guesses on whether or not the wheel's going to stop spinning when I grab the lever? Come on. It works. It does work. Actually feels really good too. So yay! That was one. Now I gotta shorten the other one up a little bit too. Because apparently this looks fine, right? Just leftover front cable. I need to figure out which way this one's supposed to run though. Find out for sure when I put the wheel in. Alright, so I'm going to switch the camera around so I can actually see what I'm doing. Try to do this one-handed. Come on. It's not working. Keep going, more will hop on. Alright, man. I'll stay running for a little bit. We'll see how I feel. Sorry, you got my tool off for a second. There we go. I don't really know where to set this up so you can kind of see what's going on. Thanks, man. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Switching around. There we go. All right, these gloves are all stretched out. Perfect. Oops. You tighten down the lever. Walked away for a second to go check on my other phone. I'm fancy. I'm super slow when I plug it in and try to start charging things. And if these weren't Shimano brakes, I'd absolutely have to have gloves on. But I'm okay with a little bit of mineral oil on the fingers. There may also be a download limit per day. I don't know for sure, or per a certain amount of time. All right, that's off. That's off. Grab the fancy cutter. It's literally just a razor blade that holds the hose in place.
Doesn't matter, he can, I gave him the bike anyways. Probably. I bought the bike, yeah, Monday.
Gotcha. Yeah. Alrighty, where are we at here? Trying to measure it up so we don't have too much extra, but enough if we want to move the hose or the brake levers around a little bit. There we go. Oh.
Yesterday, they gave me a credit,
Oh yeah?
couple kids.
Nice.
Mountain bike.
There's a lot of fun stuff to ride, especially if you're willing to travel just for a little while.
Is there any trails, like, can we ride to the trails from here? No, you can't.
Nope. There's nothing that
Can't do
close.
that, sorry. Can't do that.
I'll send you on a camping trip, and you can go ride to the trails from there. I don't know how shaky this actually looks on camera. Huh, not too bad. Like everything else is shaking, but the phone's attached to the bike. Hello. Oh, hold on. Hello. I can't really wave very well from under the... I'm going to move the camera here in a second, but I'm trying to clean this up a little bit. Just shortening up some hoses on some new brakes. It's not working. There we go. Let's see how this looks. I feel like I might have to run it. And you know what else I realized? I lined up the rear brake perfectly. Accidentally somehow. feel like I gotta run this on the outside. Because this just isn't holding it in place like I thought it would. I was able to slide a little too easily. Can't really see that. There we go. So this needs to, on the other side. I personally like running on the inside, but yeah, the clamp on the fork needs to hold the hose in place. If it doesn't, then there's a chance that it can rub on the wheel. Alright, so that is in place. Do this. I do kind of like this tripod. Got a little bubble level on here. Lets me know that I'm flat across the horizon. Tossing the wheel in. Sweet.
Thank you.
How do I check if my chain is worn out? So, I am guessing you probably do not have a chain wear indicator tool of some sort. If you do not, that is not a huge deal. There is a solution to that. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to slide my thing off my thing. I wonder if there is a park tool handy dandy. So this is my ProLink tool. This is the Shimano tool. This is actually very important for Shimano chains. You should definitely use this tool if you've got a Shimano chain. And I have another one that is fairly similar to the Shimano one in my toolbox, my personal toolbox. But if you do not have the tool, 1 second and let me So if you do not have a chain stretch indicator tool of some sort, they're super cheap, so I'd recommend getting one anyway. That will save you money in the long run, because when your chain gets about half worn, you should be replacing it to save your cassette for a few chains. Um, there is a ballpark method. It's the use a ruler, pick a rivet, line it up with the 0 mark, count 23 more rivets, and you should be at the 12 mark. So basically 23 rivets across your chain should be exactly 1 foot or 12 inches. Depending on how far past the 12 it is, tells you how stretched out your chain is. So if it's off by more than 1/16 of an inch, your chain is stretched. That's how you check your chain if you don't have a tool. I have another fancy tool in my car too. But the ProLink tool is nice. The tool that I have is very similar to this. How many miles will wear out a chain? So most people with average riding in dry, non-dusty conditions can get about 1,500 miles out of a chain. Mountain bikers, however, I've had chains wear out after 10 miles, depending on the conditions. So wet, muddy, nasty conditions will chew up and eat up a chain quick. So keeping your chain lubricated and clean will make your chain last longer overall. Yeah, so keep your chain clean, keep it lubed. There is no set number. There's no set number, really. There isn't. Ah, the Park Tools one is actually exactly like the one that I have. There's a couple other tricks to check as well. Got almost 1,000. At about 1,000, I would definitely just change it. Especially if your shifting started getting a little sloppier. So let me see. Parktools.com, when to replace a worn chain. And they give through a couple steps to see how worn your chain is. Obviously, the quickest and easiest and simplest way is having a chain wear indicator tool. They are not perfect. None of them are. I have literally had brand new chains out of the box that indicate that they are stretched and need to be replaced, which is in fact not true. You're a lot like me. I really like to keep my chain clean and oiled, so. I feel like this is like $16 well spent. I feel like my nose is a little crooked though. Face. I came over here to get a drink too. Keep doing things. All right, that was a good question. I like that one. You should. If you have a ruler, you can do it that way, but definitely check the Park Tool site for instructions on how to do it in general or how to check in general. There's a few other tips. Let me see if I can demonstrate on the bike that I have back there right now. Oh, I walked away. On the cassette, if you hold the wheel straight, the cassette. All right. There you go. All right, am I coming through now? Stepped outside for a minute. Such a nice day. I don't know why I've been inside all day. So the polo's back. Not sure how filtered out these are. things are definitely a little less blue than they were when I started. But it's not specifically to just block out blue light. They're supposed to ease eye strain as well. I have no idea if I'm still there. I don't know if nobody's watching. Haha, no problem. Alright, let me text back real quick. Alright, so somebody else had to go. That's fine. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it short. I got stuff that I need to do today. I've got stuff that I don't want to do today. It's still been a stressful day. Been a long day. I'm tired. It's not frozen. I just. Things were going good when I was just like able to kick back, relax, put some music on and work. Then people had to show up. And work came to a screeching slowdown. I'm not going to say halt because I don't stop working for very long. But, it's going to be cool. There's a CBD shop opening up next door. Should help with some of my massive amounts of continuous pain. But we shall see. I was really hoping that somebody had some full organic something or other earlier today. But I know better. I've told myself that's not what I do when I need to do. But alright, so it's been about 40 minutes and it's longer than I was actually planning on staying on. I'm happy that I was able to help a few people answer a few questions. But until next time, if you watch or subscribe or follow me on Instagram, there will be kind of a thing for reaching 300 subscribers today. Not today, but I reached it today, so I'm going to do something for it in the next couple of days. I didn't post a video on Monday or Tuesday for a few reasons. Part of that was, and call a little bit of burnout. I was like really busting butt to get videos out, not only my normal time, but posting with Steady Spin as well the last couple of weeks. So things should get back to normal next week, and then things should kind of stay normal from there. But I've got a thing that I thought about the other day when I posted that I was really close to 300 subscribers. I had this idea pop into my head. I was like, that's awesome. I want to do that. As soon as I hit 300 subscribers, and then it actually happened a little bit quicker than I was expecting. So now I've actually got to go home and do it. So depending on my mood and the situation when I get home, we'll decide whether or not it can get done today and be posted tomorrow, or if it might have to wait till Monday, and that will be Monday's video for you guys. So just keep an eye out. It'll happen. Stay subscribed. Keep that notification bell on if you want to know when I post stuff. Typically it will be Monday and or Tuesday, Thursday live streams, and if I'm out doing anything fun like camping or anything weird out of the ordinary, it seems like I got some good turnaround from doing those live streams. But for now, thanks for pedaling with me, and I'll see you next time.